Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So it's just gonna be a short video. Literally, I'm gonna keep it less than 3 minutes. So I want us to talk about losing ourselves when we fall in love. Now, this is one mistake we make, especially in our early 20s. We have this as people. We have this tendency of loving people to a point where we lose even love for ourselves. That's what I want us to address. So what happens usually is, as a person, right, before you meet whoever you meet and fall in love with, you love yourself. You have so much love for yourself that it overflows and it becomes so easy for you to love another person, right? It's like a cup that you put in a tray and it's overflowing, so it ends up overflowing into the tray and filling the tray itself. Now the problem is, this tray has a hole, right? It doesn't get full. So as you fill it, the water or whatever it is, the love gets drained. Ane? And then it becomes a situation where the cup is now empty. What am I saying? I'm talking about how you meet a person, you love them with all their flaws, everything. But because we're not careful, when this person does not love us back, we use our love to think they love us back. To a point where we are so drained, you end up having self-esteem issues. For instance, if somebody's cheating on you, you end up having trust issues, insecurities, you understand, because of this other person that is not loving you back but is bullshitting you. So you end up in a situation where you don't even love yourself anymore. You become that person that has so much insecurities and fear, so much self-esteem issues, because you took all that love, you love the other person. We need to be careful of that, because I've seen a lot of people get into relationships, myself included, with so much confidence and love and joy and charisma, but come out drained and just low, and with all these issues of life on their shoulders. So I want us to take note of that. Be very, very careful of such instances. When you love someone, no matter how much you love them, don't you think they love you the same? You have to wait and see it, right? And if they don't love you up to the level you love them back, then you need to pause, because you need all that love you're giving out for yourself. You don't want to lose yourself in love, right? That is why most people come out broken and say, oh, that guy broke me, that girl broke me. you know don't lose yourself in love. Don't love the other person to a point where you lose love for yourself, because self-love is very important. What happens is, you end up going back. You end up going back to a point where you need to love yourself. You need to get rid of insecurities, so you work on your self-esteem and stuff, when you didn't even have that problem in the first place. You didn't have it, but then you develop these problems because you loved someone more than they loved you, and even in the bullshitting, you still loved them. So I'll say it's your fault, partly, actually. Because loving someone unconditionally is not wrong, but you should set a condition, which is you shouldn't fall out of in love which is you shouldn't fall out of love with yourself. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I went over 3 minutes. It's a mistake. Sure.